Yeah, we did it. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream and a very happy Magic Monday, one and all. Do my regular startup shenanigans here. It is great to see you all. Very happy Monday, as I literally just said. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Of course, we would love to hear from you. Let us know how your weekend was, or your week since we last saw you, whatever, however long. Shar calling it out. Amy will be here very shortly. But we wanted to make sure that we could get started for all of you today as soon as reasonably possible. It is great to be here. Great to see you all. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. When Amy gets here, we'll do our intro for everybody. And I will let her read all of your wonderful messages. But just know, as always, if you'd like to let us know how you're doing, I see some of you already are, and that's fine. I'm not ignoring you. Like I said, I'll let Amy read those messages when she gets here, but please feel free so that when she gets here, she will have a nice collection of messages from all of you wonderful folks. We would love to hear how things have been for everybody. And we'll see how we can do tonight. Be an interesting experiment, I suppose. We do have a lot of stuff. We do have 3 Tarkir Dragonstorm Alchemy packs, which is, I guess, appropriate because Alchemy's here for Premier drafting. but also the sealeds have stayed, which I mean, I guess it makes sense because of the like split up with all the clans or whatever, but that's really cool. I have complained about that in the past, and I would like to give them at least credit for that, for the fact that they've kept sealed around. And you know, that's good. They just have to fix the economy of it now, and then it'll be something that people might actually be willing to play more. But I feel like I've talked about this before, but I feel like it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy when it's like, oh, well, we get rid of sealed because people stop playing it. It's like, no, people stop playing it because the economy on it is garbage. So why would anybody waste their time? It's better to do draft economy-wise, but you're just convincing yourself that it makes more sense to get rid of sealed by the fact that the prize support for sealed is garbage. And so people don't stick around, and you're like, see, it makes sense to get rid of it. It's like, or you just give all of the options to people. I feel like at this point, the player base is big enough where you'll have enough people playing, you know? But maybe that's just me. So, I guess what we can do first is we've gotten some stuff recently. I think we're good on our companion, Puppet Jace. We did get Dastardly Dwayne, by the way. I don't know if folks saw that last time, but we do have Puppet Jace. He's the best companion. Do we have a default title? We do. Initiate. As of last week, we made that our default. We have our emotes as well. We can have 10, we have 8. We can have 15 phrases, and we didn't have all these, so we can do these as well, because we have 8 out of 15 now. So, okay, confirmed. I don't know that I will ever use them, but they're there now. Hooray. And avatars, we're going to stick with Nissa, as we know. No reason to change that. There is Vorthos. We were Vorthos, I think, for a while, or at least our sleeves were, something like that. We do have 8-bit Ajani, but... And he may be my boy, but, you know, we've got sleeves that have Ajani on them. In fact, a number of them. We have the X-Men Ajani sleeves down here. And we have the... whatever they're called, Extra Life. Oh, we have the Chibi Ajani as well. And then we have the Extra Life Ajani, I guess, way down here. I thought he was on the right. There he is. Extra Life 2024, as well as the Ajani that we got as the Avatar. Plus these Ajani sleeves from Foundations. So yeah, lots of Ajani sleeves. Not a lot of Nissa sleeves. So we use Nissa as our Avatar, as Amy's favorite Planeswalker. And we use Ajani as my favorite Planeswalker, often in sleeves. It doesn't have to be every time, but often in sleeves. And then we do also have Vorthos, if we wanted, as our sleeves, possibility of our sleeves as well. Hi, Amy.
Hi, everybody.
So, with Amy here, for those of you that may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and we are here, as we are every Monday, to play some Magic the Gathering Arena here on Magic Monday. Specifically, I guess we're going to... Because I've absolutely mastered the draft format, no question, for Tarkir Dragonstorm. So now I get to mix it up with other cards that I don't know in Tarkir Dragonstorm Alchemy. Yeah. That's definitely a good use of our resources.
I mean, maybe it is. Maybe you'll be better with these.
Maybe.
Who
or maybe
knows?
I'll just get lucky, open well, and be able to play well because of it.
Hey, also an option.
I guess. But let's try some alchemy. Okay, we are ready. Basically, I'm going to draft over here. Maybe I'll talk about it, but I think the messages that all of you lovely folks are leaving are probably much more important. And so I will, be here doing stuff, but don't worry about me. I'll let Amy... I didn't mean it like that, like all
Don't
sad
worry
sappy.
about me. Okay, so where did we leave off?
I haven't read anything out. I responded to some people because I glanced at things, but I didn't read anything
Okay,
out loud.
okay. So, people in chat, we've got Shar here saying hello, all you lovelies. Hello, Shar.
Hello, Shar. Happy Monday. Magic Monday.
Exactly. Inquiring Mind Screw is also here saying good evening, all.
What is up, Inquiring Mind Screw? Great to see you.
Yes, for sure. Shar says, how are y'all? We are okay. It was a crazy day. I'll tell you guys all about it.
Yeah, and we got to go to the chiropractor and get adjusted, which was
A godsend.
so necessary. Holy crap! All right, 3 mana 4/3 during your turn. Spells we cast cost 1 less for each creature we control with power 4 or greater. I mean, it's Teamer. Teamer's good. Sure, I'll stick with that. Why not?
Erica is here saying, hi, my loves. Really need some comfy, caring vibes tonight. Oh, we are more than happy to provide, Erica,
Yes,
my love.
I hope that we can be that support for you, as always.
Yes. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah.
Shar says Amy's invisible. Wouldn't that be cool?
Would it?
If I had invisibility ability? Invisibility ability.
Wow.
Yeah. That'd be cool. C. Holland is here saying, hey with a wave.
What is up, C. Holland? Happy Magic Monday to you as well.
As he always does.
Yeah.
And Shar says, I'm doing better than I was. Oh, good. That's always a nice thing to hear.
That's right.
C. Holland says, love Amy's John Cena impression. Crying, laughing face.
Very good. That's
Because
a
you
very
couldn't
good
see
joke.
me.
Yeah.
I get it. It's
a
very
very good
nice.
I'm debating between Dragon Sniper and the Land. It might just be the Land here. Sure, why not? Also, let's quickly see who we're drafting with. Gorgles, JMI, the Ant One, Bleach Dad, Blackjack, Dozer 989, and Zindibar Bites. Sure. That all makes sense.
For sure. Bleach Dad. Do you think he has, like, bleached blonde hair, or do you think he likes the show Bleach?
Super glad you went there as those two options.
You were thinking, like, a bleached asshole? Because I wasn't, but, you know, it could be that.
Anyway.
Hey, you know?
No, I don't know, and I don't need it explained to me
Maybe
either.
you will find somebody on Magic the Gathering Arena.
Yeah, there you go. We went there so quickly tonight. Usually we save that from when we're punchy at the end.
Oh, no. No reason.
No.
I've had a hell of a day, so punchy from get-go.
All right, so there's the Land, or Aegis Sculptor is a very good card.
That dude is weird looking.
You know,
It's
like
Pigeon Man.
it's a bird wizard. Pigeon Man. This is a 4 mana 4/3 Vigilance Menace. It enters with 2 counters on it if we've cast 2 or more spells this turn. Or we can just take the Land. Awkward. I'm going to take the Land. If we can't cast our spells, we can't play Magic. So I'm going to try and lean into that. Unending Whisper is good. Teamer Tawny back, also very good.
And cute. Tickle him.
It does say, he just kind of followed me home one day. I mean, could you say no to this face?
No. Look. Okay. Erica says, I'm the opposite of Shar. I'm feeling worse than I was on Friday.
Oh, no.
Oh, tell us what's going on. Well, maybe you did. There's a ton of crap here. So let me get there. Okay. Inquiring Mind Screw says, I agree. The John Cena impression?
I guess I'm taking... Do I take the Messenger? That's a lot of 4-drops. Or no, actually, I didn't take the other 4-drops I was considering. Do I just take the Veil? When it enters, put up to one target non-creature, non-land from your graveyard on top of your library. Right now, we have a sorcery and an enchantment here. For now. Maybe it's just that guy. I don't know. We might see more Veils. I'll take the bird. It is 4 mana. Mysterized Village. It is a teamer card. It can get our stuff to be unable to be countered. Or we could counter stuff. Cost 1 less for each creature we control with power 4 or greater. I mean...
Countering is good.
Yeah. Sure. I'll take it. Oh! A second Dragonclaw strike. Okay, I mean, we're in the right colors, it seems.
Yeah.
That's good. We're getting hooked up. I like it. Good idea. Knock on that wood.
Yeah. C. Holland says, that's bad, Erica. Stay here and hopefully you'll feel better soon.
Fair.
Hopefully. Shar says, I'm sorry, Erica. I hope you feel better. And then she said, I hear Amy. Yay! Must have been when I came over.
Yeah, I guess you were coming down the stairs at that point.
So Erica says, I'm pretty sick, weak and lethargic, and my stomach is absolutely wrecked.
Oh, no.
Oh. Jeez, do you have the flu? Shar says, I'm currently rewatching Attack on Titan, the anime. Cool.
Both of these came back.
Wow.
Both of them.
I guess we really are in the right colors then.
Yeah, seemingly. I mean, I guess I take the Bird Wizard. And then this is the only thing in our colors, so I take that. And then, I mean, it's more for Jeskai, but... Dragon Typhoon for 6. Whenever you cast a dragon or non-creature spell, draft a card from Dragon Typhoon's spellbook and put it onto the battlefield. Or we could channel this, pay 4, discard this card, and make a 4/4 flying dragon.
Wow. That sounds like a lot of stuff.
Sure. I guess I'll take it. It feels a little bit like a trap, but I'll try it. Maybe the Teamer Devotee comes back. That'd be cool.
Char says she's going to be right back. She's making homemade pizza.
Hell yeah. Sounds great.
And Inquiring Mindscrew says, I never started Attack on Titan. We have not either.
No.
So Char, let us know how it is.
Jesus.
She's not near the computer.
Sure, but you're going to kill everybody else that's listening to us. Blow out all their eardrums.
That's half the fun.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, if you don't think so, tell all the people who drive past our house. And
Now that's a good point. I would tell them, but I can't yell that loud.
Yeah, exactly. No one can.
No. Oh, sick. Frontier Bivouac.
Oh.
Hell yes. There's also a Thornwood Falls in this pack, which I would definitely take if it comes back. Definitely take. That is great.
Cool.
Yes, please. You know what would be good, though? Some removal.
Well.
We've got a counterspell and we've got 2 Dragonclaw strikes. It's not nothing, but it ain't great. And in fact...
What about a Wild Ride?
No, I almost took one earlier, but... No, I'll take a Channeled Dragonfire, though.
Maybe Bleach Daddy will take the Wild Ride.
Oh, my God. It's Dad, not Daddy. You don't need to add that in there.
You know. Whatever.
Wow.
Maybe Daddy was taken.
Yeah. What was he taking? All right, we can take...
Plenty of things, I'm sure.
Let's take the Effortless Master, I guess. What does this do? 3 damage to a creature or destroy a non-creature artifact.
Oh.
I think I take this guy. Oh. Teamer. They mill 4. Or Sultai. We can play lands from our graveyard. I mean... Channeled Dragonfire just feels better here. That may be why this is still here, to be honest. Like, I don't think it's that great. Like, we're not going to mill them out, right? Focus the Mind. It's pretty good. There's another Effortless Master as well. I'll take the Focus the Mind, I think. Sorry, you can go ahead.
No. That's okay. Inquiring Mind Screw, I'll get back to that when it seems like she's coming back. See, Helen said, could use some advice.
Okay.
Was planning on getting the Marvel Commander deck bundle when I heard about it last year. But when I heard it was just Spider-Man, I'm not so sure.
Okay. So your advice is, like, do we think it's worth it? I mean, we know they're coming out with more Marvel stuff over time.
Yeah. He says, yeah.
I mean, it's weird, right? I'm probably not going to buy the Commander stuff, but, like, I'm probably going to buy a fair bit of, like, the main set release. But we do have an interesting bit of stuff to talk about when it comes to Marvel Magic product as it relates to playing Magic the Gathering Arena.
Yeah.
And I'm sure folks know what I'm talking about, but if you don't, let me know and we can go more in depth into it.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. Look at him.
Oh.
There's the Roiling Dragonstorm. How many dragons do we have? None? Actual none. Good. It's only Tarkir Dragonstorm. Why would we need dragons?
I don't know. Seems like we don't.
Yeah, I guess not. So this is a 5-mana, 5/9 Ward 2 turtle. Whenever he attacks, we put 3 stun counters on him and draw 3 cards.
Wow.
And then whenever we cast a turtle spell, we untap this creature, but we're not going to be casting turtle spells.
But he's so cool.
I think I'm going to take the land, and if he comes back, I'll take him. Sorry, buddy. Beginning of each combat, if you cast 2 or more, it becomes a 3/3. Discard your hand, sack this enchantment, and draw 2 cards.
See, Holland says he has no idea.
Okay. Then we will talk about it in a moment. Tap a creature, put a stun counter on it. I like this card. 5 mana, 4/4. When it enters, tap a creature an opponent controls, put a stun counter on it. And then if and when this is in our graveyard, we can pay 3, exile it from our graveyard, tap a creature, and put a stun counter on it. It's very good. Pampered Loam Frill is a 1-mana 1/1 with a death touch. And when it's in our graveyard, we can pay 2, exile it from our graveyard, conjure a duplicate of another target creature in our graveyard onto the top of our library. The duplicate perpetually gets +1/+1 and death touch. Sure.
I like that.
There's the Whirling Stormbrood as well, which is a very good card, but maybe it comes back. Probably not. There's another Constrictor Sage.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say there's a Thornwood Falls, and there's Synchronized Charge. So take the charge. Go ahead.
So Erica, do you have the flu, or are you like sick from allergies because it's allergy season, or are you sick because your lymph wasn't draining when you had the gout?
There's a 3rd Dragonclaw Strike, which is a good card. My issue is if we don't have creatures, which has absolutely happened before. What's our split right now? 10 creatures. Oh God. Okay. Well, I guess I take the leopard then. We're in pack 3. I should probably prioritize creatures. Rescue leopard. Yes. Oh God. Humbling Elder as opposed to the Prowess one, yes. Take one of the devotees. It's a creature. Oh, are you caught up? That's great.
Yeah.
Okay. I did not realize. My bad.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't say was the toppings on the pizza because we have to wait for Char to get back.
Right. Okay. Well, we're down to the end of it here. Because we were in good colors, I mean, we have some cards in our sideboard, but we still have a lot of cuts to make.
Yeah.
We only have 4 land, so we need...
Really?
4, yeah, 4
Okay, I thought...
non-basics.
I feel like we were taking land a bunch, but I guess not.
Wow. 3 High Spire Bell Ringers. And Arishan Sunshield. Okay, well.
Well, at least those are things you don't have to cut because you already know that they're not going in.
Correct. All right. Cuts to make. Let's do it. Probably this. Maybe it's like these 2. Okay, that's 41.
Yay.
Amy, do you like... Sorry, I know you just took your glasses off. The Blood Flies art? Or the Arishan Sunshields art?
The fly.
And,
Amy the bug catcher.
and what will be our sleeves? If you care about the colors, the deck is red, blue, green.
Yes, I know. Let's see. Maybe the lion up there. That's red, blue, and green.
Sure, let's do it. I love it. Good choice.
Yeah.
Arena. Okay,
Stupid
confirmed.
thing.
Go back. Say done. And play. I know that we want to answer C. Holland's question and talk about what's going on with the magic stuff, but also I want you to be able to read what... We're playing Captain Mumbles the Mighty. Wow. We are missing a color. And of course, it's the color of the card that would help us filter into our other colors, but it's alright, we can make this work, I think. We'll just draw the blue soon, that's all. They played the blue. Look at that art.
Yeah, it's vagina-y.
Wow. I thought you would say like psychedelic or...
No, it's very vagina-y.
Oh my god.
It is, man.
I know, but also...
Okay. Sorry, I guess.
I don't feel like you're sorry.
I'm not.
All right, let's play a 4-3. If they counter this, like, I'll be annoyed, but I mean that's life.
Okay. So Erica says, so to be specific about what's happening, I'm really, really lethargic, but can't sleep. My stomach alternates between bloating and gassy and sour stomach without ever getting better, and I can't sleep.
Wow.
That's awful.
That is awful.
Ugh.
Alright, so for 5 mana we can untap that.
Erica says, I was also about to say I thought most men were bad at finding that island.
God damn it. Very, very good, Erica.
Amazing.
Alright, let's play the Rescue Leopard. The thing is, like, if this one dies or gets countered, we have another one. And the cool thing about this is, if it becomes tapped for any reason, we may discard a card to draw a card. And really all that means is that, like, if we use it to harmonize something. Because it has 4 power. Also, we're just playing into each and every one of their removal spells for a little while, but... Okay, and here it goes again. I guess we play this. If and when we draw a land, we get the Feral. That's cool. Let's try another Rescue Leopard and see what happens. Cool, cool.
Erica says, also, if there's that much water, you're either doing something right or very wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It looks good. See, Holland has a crying, laughing face. Inquiring Mindscrew asks how many creatures we have in the deck, but we might have to check that.
I think we ended up with 12, maybe? I'd have to check. Oh, I can discard a card to draw a card. This one.
Inquiring Mindscrew says, good thing I rarely played blue.
Alright, so we could discard a card to draw 2, but we don't need to. Here's our 5th land. This thing has flying and haste, and they only have 2 mana open, so let's play it. Swing for 3. They're at 17. And we pass. We have 5 mana, so we can play like one of these 2 and one of these 2, which would be pretty great. They would have to play a creature for us to want to do this or whatever, but... Removal for our Feral as well. Just have removal for literally everything we play, which means we could play both of these next turn. See if they have removal for 2 creatures now. But they also have 3 mana. What does this do? When it enters, exile cards from the top. Oh, they just didn't. They just lose out on the opportunity to play that, huh? All right, so if we play both of these, that's 4 mana. We should still play the land, I guess. Unfortunately, we'll lose out on the patented Geek for All hand land this turn, but or this turn. But that's more than fine. We will end our turn.
Erica, I can't recommend this enough.
Hold on.
I don't know if it will help you in your particular situation right now, but when I get glutened, this helps kind of replenish what should be going on in my intestines instead of what is going on at the time. So I always get the Lifeway brand because it's got the largest number of different strains of probiotics. And then it's also almost entirely lactose free. Oh, pomegranate? What? They don't have that around here.
Pay 3, target this, say yes, pay the ward. Do I have to... Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I would get pomegranate.
Oh, I see.
That would be the best flavor.
I did the wrong thing. My bad. Gotta pay 4. I forgot the colors. My bad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we do have 1 left over, which is good. It resolves. We auto pay the 2. Did I do the math wrong? Maybe I did. Until the end of my next turn, we can play that card. I guess it's going to be this one.
See, Helen says Lonely Island. That's nice.
Very good.
That's really good.
Yeah. Yes, exile all your cards into this thing so that then I can kill it later. How did I... Okay, never mind. Ignore me. We play the Hardened Bonds, because we... If we don't, we lose out on it. Let's go to combat and attack for 2. Okay. Seems like an odd choice. The creature doesn't untap, though. Right? Because they're not... Okay. Why did you do that? I'm so confused. Oh, okay. Sure. Well, I guess I end... No, well, no. I play the Pummeler first. Don't forget to do that. But, like, I'm so confused. What was the point of any of that? Okay.
So Erica says, I don't know, see Holland if you want. You can explore my island. Just be warned, it does have a dock.
Incredible. All right, Wingspan. I'm so confused as to what's happening right now. They're putting all of their stuff on this one card because eventually it's going to untap, I guess, is their rationale. But, like, I just... Okay, sure. Whatever you say. Teamer Battle Crier. Oh, shit. That's great. Oh, everything's going to be so cheap. We have 4 creatures with power 4 or greater. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we do this. Oh, I can't. I can't right now. I have to wait till next turn. But it's fine. Combat. Swing for 8. They're tapped out. Or not tapped out. They're empty-handed. Sorry. That was the term that I meant to use. They're at 5. Channel Dragonfire doesn't do it. I guess this still could have... I guess we would have won, right? If I had done this, but that's fine. Their creature doesn't untap. They draw 1... They are still... They used their last 2 cards, and now their literal last card is a 3/3. And they make a treasure. And then they bounce that aura and replay it onto the artisan, I suppose? Oh, can they? Yeah, for 1, yeah. Okay. I mean, I guess it's got prowess, but only until the end of the turn. Now it's just a 4/4. Like, sure? Yeah, there it is.
Thank you, CPT Mumbles.
Captain.
Oh, okay. The Mighty.
Okay, so 2 things we have to do. We have to answer Inquiring Mindscrew's question of how many creatures are in the deck first. And that answer, Inquiring Mindscrew, is 13.
There you go. Also, they say, oh my, LOL, about the dock, I assume. And yes, you can.
And then I will also...
Marcus is here saying sup.
What's up, Marcus? Happy Magic Monday.
Yeah.
Great to see you.
And C. Holland says, it's a band as well, LOL. We know the band.
Lonely Island, hell yeah.
We're on a boat.
I love
and
Lonely
it's
Island.
moving fast, and we've got a nautical-themed Feshmina Afghan.
We're playing against Hawkman 911. Interesting. We have the Teamer Devotee. We have 2 land, so we would then be able to play the 2 Undergrowth Leopards, and we could already play Flush Out. So we could, like, discard the card draw. Actually, no, we would just draw the card first turn. Silly me. I'm keeping this hand. This hand's great. Is really what I meant to say. Okay.
Erica says, I'm sipping on water, and that seems to be helping.
Good. Oh, we drew the green?
And
hell yes.
Inquiring Mindscrew says, helping with the dog? Helping with the stomach
The
ache.
tummy issues. Draw 2, discard 1 for our opponent, which is good since they mulliganed. That's helpful to them.
It's a little low.
But they're discarding.
Love Jack Sparrow song.
It's a great song. Michael Bolton's amazing.
Yeah.
4 mana. Okay. I might as well get a creature onto the battlefield that can attack or block. Well, attack, because if they don't play a creature here, we have a line, I suppose. They're also Teamer. Unfortunate. But we have the Battle Crier, so.
So, Inquiring Minds Crew says I would add a few more creatures. And Erica says, oh, talking with Joe always helps my dog.
Anytime, Erica. So glad to be of assistance.
C. Holland says, okay. Amazing.
That's great. All right, Teamer Battle Crier. I assume you're just dead here, just like, my last creature was, but, I'm trying to do what I can. Right? All right, that doesn't kill it. But I'm not blocking this 1/1 if it attacks. Why wouldn't you attack? That is very shocking to me. Okay. Well, anyway, so we can play the Leopard, we can play the Devotee, and we can play the Omen on this to discard that and draw 2 cards. Incredible. Oh my god, and we still have the mana for this? That's dumb. Okay, I'm playing it. Let's tap your creature. And then swing for 4. Hell yeah.
Erica says, I'm sick. You legally aren't allowed to make fun of me. I would never.
Whenever you cast your first Omen spell each turn, conjure a duplicate of that card onto the battlefield. It gains haste. At the beginning of the next end step, shuffle it into its owner's library. Wow. That's an interesting one. Okay, well,
Inquiring Mind Screw says, call the police then. LOL. Why? Is she coming over?
Right, so if we play the Pummeler, that'll make everything even cheaper.
C. Holland says, what's the band gonna do? They split up.
3, 4, 5, 6. Does this work? If we harmonize with the Teamer Devotee? Hell yeah, it does.
That's what they could do, C. Holland. They could harmonize.
At any time they could pay 5 mana to untap this Dragon Sniper and snipe one of my creatures, so I have to be aware of that, I guess. They tap it and draw a card. It doesn't even get a stun counter. And then they get the copy of the 4/4 flyer, which is fine, by the way. It's for 1 turn, right? Does it have haste? Yeah. So it's for 1 turn. We're going to take 4, because I'm not going to trade the Pummeler. Maybe I just trade the Pummeler. But then they draw 2, discard 1 because of their dragon enchantment. So anyway, we wanted to talk about the Marvel Magic situation.
Yeah.
So we heard the I was going to say rumor. It's not a rumor. The information that has been talked about. What does this thing do? At the beginning of your second main, if it's tapped, it endures 1.
That rat has some droopy tits.
This one?
Yeah.
That's a dog. It's a dog mercenary.
Oh, it's a dog.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, they're a little high.
Alright, so it's got 2... It's got 2 damage marked on it. I wonder how important it is to them to kill my Teamer Battle Crier. Because they would have to lose their other 2 creatures. They're just chump blocking. Okay, good. Works for me. Anyway, so the situation that is happening is there is a standard set coming out soon with Spider-Man. As the first, it seems, of the
collection.
Yeah, of Marvel Magic cards that like, I guess not counting the 2 secret layers that they made, but that's the first standard legal Magic set that they're coming out with for Marvel. And so the issue is, I believe, or I assume, that it's because of Marvel Snap. Marvel doesn't want Wizards, Marvel doesn't want Wizards to have digital versions of Marvel characters just out and about. And so they're not giving Wizards, or they didn't give Wizards, the right to produce the Marvel Magic cards digitally. Which means Arena and Magic Online will not get one of the standard legal sets. Which is a problem. Am I going to get rid of that? I guess I get rid of it. It's 1 mana. Get rid of it. Anyway. So,
I mean, for now it's 1, but it's likely going to be more than 1.
For sure. For sure. And so that's bad. That's not ideal. And so what Wizards then has to do, because it's a standard legal set and standard gets played on Arena and Magic Online, is Wizards has to... it's only during our turn that spells cost less. I have to remember that. I can't counter this. That sucks. Wait. That's not even enough. Okay. So now if they try to cast a second spell, I can counter that, and they'll have 2 for 1 to themselves. That's great. I mean, they're trying to 2 for 1 themselves anyway, I guess, but they put Mysterized Village into the graveyard. Why did you deal 3 damage to the Sagu Pummeler? I'm so confused. For Undergrowth Leopard? I'm not going to counter this either. Why did you deal 3 damage to the... I'm so confused.
Maybe they thought it was going to be 4?
I mean, I guess. I don't get it.
Maybe they meant to click on the thing that's a 3/3?
I have no idea, man. That's so weird. All right, combat...
Or maybe they thought it would stay tapped so you couldn't attack with it.
Still have no idea. They take it all and go to 5. I play the Rescue Leopard. So anyway, what Wizards is going to do is they're going to make... Oh, that's fine. They're going to make a digital-only set of cards. Oh, that'll work. Countered unless they pay 4. Oh, it's just going to go to their graveyard, though, but they need 5 mana, so still works. Countered unless they can see. Good.
Thank you, Hawkman911.
So Wizards is going to have to make a Universes Within set that is a mirror of the Spider-Man set, but all of those cards are going to be different.
Yeah.
Different names and different art, but otherwise exactly the same card. Same text box, same creature type or, super type and subtypes, same power and toughness if applicable, same colors, same mana cost, etc. if I didn't say that already.
This art is freaking incredible. Can I just say
It's
that?
an alchemy card, I guess, because this is alchemy, so...
Well, so, yeah, I mean, you call it Universes Within.
That's what Wizards calls it.
I want to call it Universes Without. I want to be without it.
This is Ragmon, Veteran Brawler. That's who we're playing against. We have 3 land, all 3 colors represented, which is great. This hand is fine. It's not amazing, but it's fine. I'll take it. They mulliganed, which is even better.
They have the ne'er-do-well Rock.
Yeah, they do. And the Pixel Ajani.
Yeah.
As their avatar.
And some other kind of pixely sleeve. Oh, it just looks pixely.
It's the Ether Spark.
Cool.
Discard a card to draw 2. Good, good. They discarded a Plains. We have Humbling Elder. Okay. Interesting. I mean, it's got Flash, so I might as well hold on it. Pass. They have red cards and white. They could have something with haste, I guess. That is a 3/3 first strike. God damn. Okay. That sure is something. Okay. I mean, do I just cast this? It feels like that's wrong. But next turn I'm casting the Leopard, so I guess I do. Yeah, sure. Whatever. You get -2/-0 for like a half a second. Leopard. No attacks. Okay. So, I genuinely don't know because they haven't told us yet. They are not very communicative until it's like the week before. But I have no information whatsoever on what that means for a streamer event. If they're actually going to have one or if they're just going to like tuck their tail between their legs and be like, no one's going to want to play this anyway because it's not Spider-Man. It's just the thing we have as a placeholder for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't know how that's going to go. And if you were to ask me, which no one is technically doing, but I'm going to tell you anyway because it's my show. But if you were to ask me, I mean, we're going to because it's an opportunity, right? But like, do I want to? I don't know. It's just weird. It seems really weird. So, among 1 or 2. So I guess I could put these on the Rescue Leopard?
We'll see what happens, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, obviously you all could tell us too what you think. Like if you think we should go for it or not.
Right.
But like,
if nobody else is on the platform playing it, then we're not going to be able to play. Because there's going to be nobody else doing it.
Yeah. Combat.
They said nice.
Yeah, because I did a good... Yeah, they're taking 6,
You did a good.
I sure did. Thanks. All right, let's end the turn and pass. And then they pass. Ooh, Humbling Elder, huh? All right, well, let's...
So Inquiring Mindscrew says, it's a win for people who aren't fond of Universes Beyond. But it isn't that big a deal because we're getting this set still. Okay, that's I feel like a nice way of looking at it, sure.
For sure, yeah.
So it kind of makes both groups of people happy. Or it's like a minimally happy. It's like a compromise, you know?
Yeah.
Neither people get exactly what they want, but that means that they both get a little bit of what they want, you know? I guess that makes sense.
All right, we need to keep up a blue and a red. So we go like that. Okay. Go to combat. Swing with these 2.
Yeah, because when I heard that, I was like, okay, so then why did they approve any of it, right? But that's because they can still make a crap ton of money off of it.
Yep. Yep. I agree.
And then they can just bully wizards into, you know, not making digital content that's of it, you know?
Yep. All right, counter on the first striker, I guess. That's fine, but you're not going to attack with it. You're also at 4, so I'm going to take my turn. I'm going to draw the other Undergrowth Leopard. They're at 4, so, I mean, they have 3 blockers. They're not dead on board, which is very unfortunate. Even with Channeled Dragonfire. But if I could do it twice... Can I do it twice? Holy shit, I definitely can. We have a 7-powered thing. Great, we win. No, we don't have double red. And we don't have a filter for it. Shit, okay. Well, then we need to get in for enough. Discard to draw. The Leopard is the least helpful thing in our hand. We drew the Tawny back. Okay.
Tickle him.
Block there, block there, block there. There's no use in Humbling Eldering here. It doesn't help at all.
You could humble an elder or two.
All right, they're at 3, so I'm not going to use Channel Dragonfire. But I guess I can play the Tawny back? But then what am I going to discard? Maybe the Elder? Because Channel Dragonfire... Oh, never mind. Channel Dragonfire is so close to killing them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I don't know. I don't actually know what the best move there was, to be honest with you. We're at 18, so I'm not afraid of their grappler. And this thing's annoying, but like whatever, right? Non-creature, non-land. Do they have any? They don't. So they pass through their whole turn. We don't play the Elder. We drew a Bivouac, which I guess we just play. And then combat, swing out again, and now we probably kill them. Discard to draw. They flash in a Humbling Elder to shrink one of my things. I can do the same. Oh, it's the Elder. Okay, so it deals 0, but you have 3 blockers now? Okay, I see it. Is there anything here? They have to block across. Their 4/4 could kill the Tawny back, I suppose, but they lose their other 2 creatures, so I don't care as much. So I'll discard the Elder to draw. Ooh, that's a cool one. Okay. Got it. Yep. So Tawny back dies. Every one of their creatures except their first striker dies.
Nice.
And then we play the Loam Frill. And we end our turn. Now we have triple red. So next turn we kill them. That will not help, and they concede.
Thank you, Ragmon. Veteran brawler.
So yeah, like I said, I sort of... we understand where Wizards is coming from with why they still went along with it, despite the fact that they're going to have to do twice as much work,
right,
basically. But it's a very interesting development for the future of the game, where basically, not that we didn't know this already, and not that this isn't how capitalism works, but the company basically is like, we don't care what hoops we have to go through as long as it makes us enough money. You know what I mean? Like, and like I said, maybe that shouldn't be a revelation, but like, I feel like this is the first time that we've seen them be willing to be so inconvenienced,
right,
to still make money. You know what I mean? Clyde 22, Dauntless Drafter, who is a gold player. Okay. We also only have 2 lands, which is bad. So I guess I'm mulliganing. Okay, now we have all 3 colors. That's nice. They also mulliganed. But I think I'm going to put the charge on the bottom, despite the fact that we only have 3 land and this is a 4-drop. Presumably, we will draw our 4th land in the next 3 turns. Look at this guy, Amy.
Yeah.
Robot Spider. Let's play the blue so that we could flash in the Elder if we need. We also have an instant speed Twin Bolt if they play something like this that we want to get rid of. Submit. It's dead. And then we drew a green. That's helpful. We pass. And again, we have the Humbling Elder with Flash if we want. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to, I suppose, now. Look at the top 2, one into their hand and the other into their graveyard. Oh, they have the Ajani sleeves. Cool.
Yeah.
They put a land into the grave. And then we play the Elder, shrink their thing for no value, and take our turn. Hardened Bonds, huh? Whenever a counter is put on a creature, seek a creature. That card perpetually gets +1/+1. So we probably just play the Pummeler instead of Hardened Bonds, because we're not going to be putting counters on anything anytime soon. So we'll just wait. Whoa. I don't know what this does. When it enters and whenever a land leaves your graveyard, seek a land. This ability triggers only once each turn. When it enters and whenever a land leaves their graveyard, seek a non-land. It triggers only once each turn. Got it. Well, we've got... I mean, I guess combat, swing for 4. Cool. They're at 16. I mean, I might as well play this. I don't see it happening anytime soon. And we should play the land. No reason to keep up a hand land, to be honest. Not right now. I love how it's like kind of like a skull.
Yeah.
It's like reflections, right? But it's like a skull at the same time.
Yeah. Inquiring Mind Screw says, I agree with your last point, Joe.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so we could play Focus the Mind. We can't play both, but I think I'm just going to keep doing this and keep attacking them for 4 every turn. Seems pretty good.
To assume Wizards didn't want to have this set on Arena or have Commander decks for Spider-Man is a little silly.
Yeah, for sure.
They want to make as much money as possible.
Yeah, exactly.
And it wouldn't make sense for them.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Okay, well, I guess... Oh, we would need 5. All right, so next turn. But basically, now I can use the Sagu Pummeler. Never mind. It's my turn. I'm just going to play this, right? 3/3 Flash Flyer. Or, not Flash. Haste Flyer.
Marcus says he goes home to DC tomorrow.
Oh, hell yeah.
He says, I'll miss North Carolina, but it'll be nice to be home.
It feels like you were there for a long time, though, Marcus. Which, I mean...
A super long time.
Yeah, which is great. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Seek a non-land and seek a land, and then draw a card. That's insane, by the way. Insane. They got their 4th color now from that. Is it like a fight spell or something? I don't... God damn it. Okay, great. Well, Sagu Pummeler's not going to do shit for us here. But we drew the Rescue Leopard. That's helpful. Okay. That's very helpful. Or it could get countered by a rare. Well, I guess we're losing our first game. No attacks, obviously. Yeah, this combo just being right here for them and being insane. It's like super annoying. And another rare. Cool. Cool. And it enters as a copy of this, so they get to gain 3 and surveil 3, putting 2 more lands into their graveyard. God damn it, dude. Yeah, this person's deck is insane. Okay. Draw 3, discard 1. I'll be this one. I'll be this one, I guess. It would gain us a life, but this one enters untapped. It doesn't matter either way. Should have been. I guess it should have been the other way around, but it doesn't matter. Like, they have a 5/6 flyer. This thing gets bigger every time a card leaves their graveyard. They get 2 free cards every time a card leaves their graveyard, and they draw for their turn because it happens on their upkeep. Like, what am I supposed to do? I mean, die is the answer, right? Just absolutely get fucking decimated by a gold player. Cool, thanks.
Thank you, Cly22, Dauntless Drafter.
Yeah, also, Dauntless Drafter, I don't even know how to get that. I'm sure that maybe it's just get gold, and so then maybe, you know, I shouldn't be complaining, but, like, I don't know. I feel like that's that person's...
God, Joe, get good. Get good, get gold.
Look, the number of wins that we have tonight equal the number of wins that we've gotten for the last 2 weeks.
No.
Heisenberg the Untouchable, another gold player. Yeah, we've gotten a couple of wins, so Arena's just like, fuck you. Like,
yeah,
here.
pretty much.
Keep winning now, bitch. Just like...
Try me.
Yeah, basically. It's like, all right, fine, I guess. That's what I get. How dare I get 3 wins in a row? I shouldn't have considered that even a possibility. Yes, thank you, sir. May I have another, I guess. Like...
And Marcus says, I was needed here while my mom recovered from surgery. I'll be turning around and coming back for the summer in June.
Wow.
Oh. So then why leave at all, could I ask? You'll be home for a month?
I mean, a month is a month. That's a long time.
Well, I mean, not in the scheme of how long he was down there. Or how many more months he'll be down.
Let's go like this. Go to combat and attack for 1. Alright, well, we're not going to be doing anything for a while. Look at this land.
Ooh. Fancy.
It is. It is.
So is that goose?
The
It's
goose
very
hydra?
fancy.
Yeah. It's multi-headed. Alright, so this says... Double Team says whenever it attacks. And then Flurry, they can make it a 4-4. So basically what I'm going to do is play another blue, play the Ringing Strike Mastery on this uncommon, making sure that it stays tapped. I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to attack for 1. I'm going to draw a card. And with the Teamer Devotee, that's good. That's a good draw. I will pass. They are Teamer colors. Song of Seasons. Seek a mountain, a forest, and a non-mountain, non-forest land. Put 1 onto the battlefield and 1 into their graveyard, and they found a frontier bivouac. Play the red, play the Devotee. Sure. And then swing for 1. You're getting there, Loam Frill.
He's so cute.
I like him a lot.
Yeah. He says we're watching Nope for my last night. Awesome.
That's a great movie.
Have you seen it yet?
They have a 4th color. They play a 3/3 prowess that makes a treasure. We did draw the 2nd red, which means next turn. But also, I might as well just draw this card, right? Go like this, submit, and draw a card. Humbling Elder, what a draw. Okay, that's really nice. No attacks. End the turn. Wow.
Do you think you have to submit to Bleach Dad?
Still talking about... Oh, come on. Seriously? The first time I get to play this rare that I drafted, my opponent gets it first. That makes sense. I mean, I assume they don't attack here, but if they do, that's great. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm going to play the Elder because next turn I get my Typhoon, so I might as well. This one, sure, who cares? Draw. Dragon Claw Strike.
Ooh.
Now, it's a fight, so there's that, I guess, but let's go like this. 2 of each. Dragon Typhoon. They get to use theirs first. Yeah, they said nice. Thanks. And then no attacks and pass.
You know what would be funny?
What would be funny?
Is if I asked Marcus if he had seen it yet, and he just responded, nope.
Nope. Wow. Oh, and put it onto the battlefield. Good. When this enchantment enters, search for 2 basics, put them onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle, and then when a dragon you control enters, bounce it. That's a good one, although it looks like the triggers go off in the wrong order for you. Yeah, they totally do. Incredible. That's very funny. Okay. Well.
I was bouncing for you guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice. Gain a life. Play this for 3. It's going to have to be my my Devotee, which kind of sucks. Actually, no, it doesn't have to be, right? Exile it, conjure a duplicate of another creature in my graveyard. Oh, I don't have any creatures in my graveyard. Boo! Alright, fine. I can just wait, though. Might as well. Just do this. Sure. We get Nariv, Heart of the Storm. If a creature we control that entered this turn would deal damage, it deals twice that much damage instead. Cool. Thanks, Nariv. You're great.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, no, I don't attack with my 1/2 into their 3/3 prowess. Thanks for asking. They have a lot of land on the battlefield. You're welcome. That's very good. Thank you.
They do have a lot of lands.
Narset. How many rares are you casting? 3, by the way. The answer is 3. Twin Bolt. I mean, that's a non-creature spell, right? It counts. 2 damage divided as I choose. I mean, I could just ping our opponent in the face, or I could kill their stupid twins, which I probably should do. Submit, kill the twins, draft a card from the spellbook. Do any of them have haste? They don't. But that's pretty good. Whenever a dragon we control becomes the target of spell and ability, this deals 3 damage to that player. Whenever another creature we control enters, target creature gets +2/+0. Or we can look at the top card of our library at any time, and we can cast creature spells with power 4 or greater from the top. And if we cast a creature spell this way, it gains haste until end of turn.
Nice.
I mean, I have 5 mana. I guess I take... I like this one. Thundermane. Okay. And then we have a land on top. An island specifically. So I guess I'll play the island. And attack for 4 in the air since they have no flying blockers. Cool. Alright, Dragon Typhoon. They played the dragon. That counts. Draft a card from the spellbook. What does this thing do? Destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment.
Ooh.
Son of a bitch. And they get another Stormscale Scion.
Wow. Must be nice.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Okay, cool. Well, I could aggressively block. I mean, obviously, if they attack with a 5/5, I won't. But, like, otherwise, if I block with this dragon, it's going to go into my graveyard, and then I'm going to be able to use the Loam Frill to put a copy of it on the top of my library. So that's something. But if it's just the 5/5, I mean, I probably... Oh, yeah, it's on the ground. I can double block. This doesn't do anything, and they have 1 unknown card in hand. So... yeah, I do it. Why not? Let's go.
Okay, awesome.
Ah, they do kill the dragon. Good, good.
Cool.
That is cool. I can only do that as a sorcery. Kind of figured, but still. Now, what does this thing get to do? Nothing. They don't discard their hand. We drew the land that we knew about. We're not playing with the top card of our library revealed anymore, but we're going to know what the top card is, because we're putting that there. Okay, now it's a 5/5 Death Touching flyer, and since they have 2 4/4 flyers, I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to pass. Okay, well, you know. So what does this thing do? Put X counters on a creature where X is the number of lands in their graveyard. Prowess. Off of the rare that they cast again, get another Stormscale Scion. Is that... How do they keep getting that as a choice? There's like so many options. There's 8 options. Yeah. They've had it all 3 times. You only get 3 cards to choose from. Seems insane. Okay. This is going to get out of hand very quickly. And of course, all the Stormscale Scions say that other dragons you control get +1/+1.
Of course.
So it makes all their dragons bigger. They're countering their own spell to get more dragons.
Wow.
They get a Nariv as well as us having a Nariv, excuse me. They get another Nariv, although it's legendary, so that was dumb on their part. But, okay. But yeah, I mean... I don't know what I'm supposed to do about any of that. Bullshit, so...
Well...
Block one of them. They all have trample, thanks to, I guess, this. +1/+0, haste and trample, yeah. Okay. Block here and block here. Take 1,000,000? I don't even know if I'm dead, but, like, probably. Yes, definitely dead. Definitely dead. -18 from 21.
Wow.
Perfectly fair and legitimate game of Magic the Gathering.
Thank you, Heisenberg, the untouchable. And I'm going to get water.
Okay, thanks.
While we're sort of in between, so I can open my eyes.
That seems silly. Who wants to do something like that?
You know, I couldn't tell you.
All right. Let's see if we can face somebody that's not a gold drafter. Maybe Arena's punched me into the ground hard enough. Yes, they have. Nick the Virtuous is who we're playing against, and they are a bronze or whatever we are drafter. This hand is bad, though. Woo! That's a terrible hand. Like a red makes this... Are you okay? I'm going to say that's a yes, because you haven't answered me.
Yes,
Okay, thank you. Amy's okay, everybody. Just dropped something. It happens.
I mean, I didn't. I put it on the counter and it fell.
Okay. What do I put back? 1, 2, 3. I mean, I could put back the devotee, but like, it's probably... Ugh, that's awkward. Maybe it's just the blue. We only need 3 land to start, right? Because we have 1, 2, and 3. So, ooh, hardened bonds. I mean, we're not going to get counters early. So what happens is next turn I play the green and I can cast this and I will cast this, or I could just play the devotee. No, I'll kill this thing, right? Mill 3. They can put a land from among them into their hand, and if they don't, put a counter on it. Yeah, it's a 2/2 now. Sure. Let's play this, and as we said, we'll play the Hardened Bonds and the Channeled Dragonfire and kill this. Next turn will be the Battle Crier, and then, I mean, whatever. Turn after, this will be 3 mana, and this will be 1. So if we draw another land, we can play them both. What did they put in their graveyard? The devotee, right. So they can pay 3 to get it back. No problem. Okay. This opponent also has the Ne'er-do-well rock. Destroy target enchantment immediately, huh? Okay, well, good for you, I suppose. Battle Crier. Thank you, Amy.
Well, you get a fresh glass.
Did it break?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Oh, okay.
There's water all over the floor, and so I can't walk over there to figure out if there's broken glass, because then I'd get all wet and possibly stabbed with broken glass.
Of course, yeah. All right, let's attack for 4. I assume they don't block, but yeah, perfect. And then I guess for 3 mana, I play the... I have to discard to draw with this, but like if I draw 1 land, we're good. So Leopard, Devotee, and then pass, I guess. I mean, this is a 1/4 flyer, so like I can't block it, but like it's got 1 power. I don't care.
Is Char back? I want to know what these toppings are.
Unburied Earthcarver, 2 mana, 2/2. For 2, they can sack another creature and put a counter on it. Okay.
He's got a smiley belt.
Yeah, smiley.
Yeah.
It's a chess piece. It's a chess plate.
It's a smiley belt.
My bad. It's a smiley belt, everybody. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to lie to anyone.
But you definitely did.
I know I did.
I know.
Oh, yes, I want to do that. Yep, we're good. Perfect.
It looks like a smiley belt to me.
All right, 3 stun counters. Exile the top 2. Ooh, I guess it's the rare. I'll take it. Then I attack for 4.
How would you get rid of a ribbon dancer? That's awesome.
This?
Oh, down here. In our
This?
graveyard.
Oh, in our graveyard. Oh, I didn't. That's what I used to tap this thing down.
It's a ribbon dancer.
It's a river wheel sweep is what they're doing. They're sweeping the legs out from under him.
They're ribbon dancing.
Wow. They really like... Oh, no, that wasn't them. Oh, they had Heritage Reclamation as well. Got it. Okay. Now they bring the Devotee back. They can't recast it because they don't have double black. At least not this turn.
Well, of course the devotee comes back. It's devoted.
Humbling Elder, Shrinking, something. Doesn't matter because even if you attack, I can't block anyway, so... Okay. We drew our own Humbling Elder, but we also have the Loam Frill. And then... I mean, I guess we do this. Discarding the Elder to draw 2 cards. Neither of them are lands. Are you kidding me? No attacks, obviously. Wow. That's nuts. How many cards do I have to draw before I get a fourth land? That's crazy. No attacks from our opponent, and they're empty-handed, and we still did not draw a land. Actually insane. Okay, well. 2/2 could double to a 4/4, fighting the 1/4, swinging in. Or Death Toucher. Yeah, Death Toucher. Pay the 3, double the Death Toucher, fight the Bell Ringer, killing it, and our Death Toucher lives. And then we get to swing in for 4. Seems good to me. They're top decking now, and I'm very much not. I just need a damn land. And if and when this dies, we get to put a Battle Crier on top of our library. With +1/+1 and Death Touch. They killed it. Good. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, next turn we get Battle Crier on top. Hopefully we draw the land first. That'd be sick. Oh. What a top deck.
Jeez.
Are you kidding? Like, what? I'm so mad. Oh my god.
It's gonna be okay.
What the shit? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Wow. I just they lose 2. They play a land, which was the last card in their hand. We take 6, they gain 6. I mean, Battle Crier is here and does have Death Touch, but...
Why is it all purpley?
Because it perpetually gained things, and so when it perpetually gains things, those show up in purple. Because they're not part of the actual original card text.
I realize when it's big like that, it's a skull with flames all around it. But down here, it just looks like a baby's head.
That's weird. Very weird, okay.
Right? Like
Sure.
the one hair sticking up, you know?
So this only does 2 damage, but they could sack the Devotee in response, so I don't really want to do that. But I could play this Flying Haster, I guess. They are at 27. We need to... I don't even have enough to kill it with the mana that I have. I mean, maybe next turn. So this turn, they're going to get to attack us with a flyer. So maybe I attack them this turn. Next turn, because I'm tapped out right now. Next turn, since this thing can get +1/+0, fire breathing, we have the ability, I guess? We really don't. We can give we can give this thing 4 power for 2 mana, and then Twin Bolt to deal the last 2 to kill that thing. We don't even have 5, so we can't play this. I'm just gonna pass, I guess. If they have removal for the Feral, we're just dead, but I mean, I'm working off of 4 lands here against a mythic that our opponent top decked. Like, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do.
You're supposed to get feral.
Yeah, they highlighted the mythic, and they have the removal for it. Cool. Fuck me, I guess. That's insane. Actually insane.
That is what they're doing.
Oh, wait. I saw it. It showed it. We're still alive. They gain another 6 life, which really blows. But we can make a 4/4. It's just unfortunate that we can't then also deal it 2 damage to actually kill it. We just have to wait a turn and put them to 35.
That does suck.
Yep, sure does. Can't do anything about it. Can't even draw a 5th land. So, you know. Devotee, they lose more life, but they're at 33, so it's irrelevant. We drew a 5th land.
Finally.
That's something. But
they already have 10.
Yeah. But we're super dead. That's so frustrating. Yeah, we're just dead, right? We'll play this. We have 2 mana left. We play the leopard, and then we just die. Oh, we have 1. Right, power 4 or greater. But it doesn't matter. Whatever. We play this for 1. Keep up a green. And... oh, with the Temur Devotee we can play this. Cool. End the turn. It's almost like this draw was insane from our opponent and shouldn't have ever happened. They play a 3-2. They lose life, and then we can kill it as they kill us because oh no, we can't. It's only on our turn that things are cheaper, so we actually wouldn't even be able to do that anyway. Regardless, -3 to 36.
Thank you, Nick the Virtuous.
And also, that's the end of the draft. Hooray!
Yay.
3 wins, 3 losses. We get 1,000 gems and 2 packs. It's only 9:30, so we get to do it again. Let's do it again. Hey everybody, as a reminder, please don't forget that this Friday, over on Video Games for All, link down in the description box below, we will be continuing to stream Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island at, like I said, at 8 p.m. Eastern this Friday. Hopefully you'll be able to join us. It's been fun so far.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Oh, that was fast. Cool. Works for me. You know, it doesn't work for me. What does this do? Hollow Mark Siege. As it enters, choose Sultai or Abzan. Sultai, whenever a creature's put no... whenever a counter is put on a creature we control, draw a card. Triggers only once each turn. Or Abzan, whenever we attack, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature. It gains Menace until end of turn. I mean, that seems insane.
Yeah.
The issue is this is here too, and people might pick this, and then we're a little screwed, but I want to try it. I want to try this rare. Why not? Okay, so again, I would probably want to pick Abzan, because Abzan seems like the much better ability. But of course, if we end up with a bunch of Sultai stuff, and we're doing what Sultai wants to do, we would pick that instead. Because, like, Sultai wants to be renewing from the graveyard, maybe harmonizing from the graveyard, stuff like that. So, then that's what tends to put counters on things in this format. Although, obviously, with Abzan too, if I forget what that ability is called, but if they're using their ability to get counters, that could work also. Okay, well, we opened or got past, I should say. Neither of the other 2 things I just said. We got past an Abzan rare as well as a Temur rare. Audacious Knuckleblade is Temur mana for a 4/4, and then we could exhaust it for 3 to get an Audacious Knuckleblade and put it onto the battlefield tapped. For 2 to surveil 2 and then untap this creature, or for 1 to give our creatures haste until end of turn. Or we could take this, which is a Abzan mana for a 3/3 trampler. Whenever it enters or attacks, we could sack an online permanent to put a +1/+1 counter on each creature we control.
Oh.
And because of this, I'll take this. They're both good, seemingly. White, black, green means Duty Beyond Death, sack a creature, 2 mana, instant, sack a creature, and our other creatures, or all our creatures, then gain indestructible until end of turn, and each one gets a +1/+1 counter.
Wow.
That's crazy.
It's a lot of shit.
Yeah, it sure is. Now, this is the Sultai Palace, which is unfortunate that we are not. Although, maybe we take it. We take it over that uncommon. This is Sultai. And this is a good card. Maybe we're supposed to take that as a signal. that Sultai might be available. This is Mardu, which could help us with white. I mean, so could... No, we're not red. But white and black with this one. There's Encroaching Dragonstorm. That's a snake. That's a human warrior, and that's an enchantment. So we don't have any dragons yet. And this specifically wants us... Oh, it gets any 2 basics. Okay. Do we want this to help us with the white splash? Or do we want to use this, which would just help us ramp?
I think this one.
Okay, let's do it.
So we don't even necessarily know we're doing the white.
Mox Jasper gets to just go around the table because nobody wants it.
Wow.
All right, so actually this is kind of a tough choice because Sultai Devotee would be very helpful here. Sagu Pummeler is just a great card. Maybe we'll see more Pummelers. The Sultai Devotee is one of the best because obviously it has the Devotee filter ability, but it also has Death Touch, which is just insane. So, taking it happily. We don't want Tranquil Cove? No, we do, because it's both of our splash colors, blue and white. So it helps us in that regard. Notably, there's a removal spell in Ringing Strike Mastery and an Aegis Sculptor, which we know is a good card. But I guess I take the land. Let's do it. Jungle Hollow, I guess I take the land. Notably, Gurmag Nightwatch, good card. What does this rare do? United Battlefront. 4 mana, look at the top 7. Put up to 2 non-creature, non-land cards with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom. I don't love that one, to be honest with you. But I do love fixing, because casting our spells is important. The Leopard is actually quite helpful. There's a lot of annoying artifacts and enchantments that go around. So I'll take that. Right now we have 1 white pip and 1 blue pip in the whole deck. They are both rares in and of themselves. So something to be aware of. This is a good one, I suppose. He's got the face chest plate as well.
No. The belt down here.
Oh, was on the other one?
Had a face of its own. It had eyes and a mouth.
All right, so do we want the Envoy? Yeah, I guess. That's fine. There's another Tranquil Cove. Stillness in Motion, mill 3, then if our library has no cards in it. No. Tranquil Cove it is. I'm not dealing with all that nonsense. Well, we have our 2 splash colors represented here, and then a color that we're not in. So, I guess I'll take the Battle Priest. They were both 5-drops, too, in those colors. Search for a basic, reveal it, shuffle, put it on top. If we control a dragon, put it onto the battlefield tapped instead. Ugh, am I taking Tempest Hawks? All right, well, I'll take the first one. We'll see what happens. I mean, okay, sure, that's not bad. I think it's better than this. And we got the Aegis Sculptor as a last pick. Am I, not evaluating that card correctly? It feels like it's really good. Battlefront I just don't like, so there's that. Knockout Maneuver is good, though. There's also Dismal Backwater, which would be helpful, but, I mean, removal is important. There's the Dirger Island Dragon, which is also just a great card, but I think I'll take the removal while I have the option to. Anafenza, Unyielding Lineage. Flash, first strike, 3 mana, 2/2. Whenever another non-token creature we control dies, Anafenza endures 2. So Endure was the ability whose name I could not remember. And so there it is. We'll take Anafenza.
Cool.
We are very lightly in blue, so for now, maybe I just go like this.
Right.
We'll see. What do you do? It enters tapped. It's a 1 mana 2/1. When it dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control, and it perpetually loses that ability. Interesting.
Oh.
Mobilize 1. Whenever it or another creature we control dies, each opponent loses 1 and we gain 1. But there's Hardened Tactician. It's probably that one. Sack a token, draw a card. It's not bad. We're not really... I guess we're not really making tokens yet. Oh, yeah. Any of the... whatchamacallit abilities. Any of the Endure abilities could make tokens, so... That is totally fine. I'll do that. Okay. Duty Beyond Death we didn't take before. Oh, but we got Armament Dragon. That's a very good card.
Oh, yeah, the Corn Cob Dragon. The whole underside of its neck looks like a corn cob.
Damn, this pack is insane for us. Snakeskin Veil, very good. Sage of the Fang, very good. Duty Beyond Death, I like. Oshius Exhale, very good. Storm Plane Detainment, very good. And the land that we could use. This pack's nuts for us. What are the chances this comes back?
It is...
Have we secured ourselves well enough in Abzan, or is that going to be a signal and somebody's going to pivot? I'm going to try it. Maybe it comes back, maybe it doesn't. We get another chance at Duty Beyond Death, though.
Nice.
There's also an Abzan Devotee. Holy shit. We could behold a dragon. It's Draconic Fealty. They would discard a card with the greatest mana value among cards in their hand. If a dragon was beheld, exile their graveyard. The Rakshasa, 6 mana 5/5. Shrink one of their things. Make one of our things bigger. Or the Death Gorger. Wow. I mean, it's probably just the Death Gorger. That feels very good. Cruel Truths is good. Alchemist's Assistant feels good, but Cruel Truths is card draw. We don't have any 1-drops, notably. That might be an issue.
Yeah.
But, so maybe I just stay a little lower curve and take the 2-drop there. The land would be helpful. There's another Tempest Hawk. 3 mana flash, 3/2, 1 sack another creature. This gains indestructible until end of turn and tap it. I think I'll just take the... Ooh. I mean... Sure. The Rakshasa again. Formation Breaker. That's pretty good. Crocodile is a no. The Rakshasa, though. We shrink one of theirs, -2/-2, and give one of ours +2/+2. And it's a 5/5 menace for 6. Feels pretty good.
It really does.
What do you do? A counter on something when it enters or when it dies. The Battlefront is still going around, and there's a reason for that. When it enters, it endures 1, and it's a lifelinker. When it enters, it endures 2, and it's got menace. I mean, we are in the right colors. I'll take the Merchant. Maybe the Dragon's going to come back. Speaking of a dragon. I'll take another Death Gorger. Worthy cost. Sack a creature to exile a creature or a Planeswalker. Oshius Exhale.
Nice.
Okay. But was this the pack with the dragon in it? It might have been.
I don't know.
It might have been. There's the Devotee. We already took a Rakshasa, so I'll take the Abzan Devotee. Yeah, I think somebody might have just hate drafted it, to be honest. All right, pack 3. Whale of War is not bad. Return up to 2 target creatures from our graveyard to our hand, which feels very good. For 3 mana at instant speed, feels very good. Flurry we don't care about as much. The Blood Flies, whenever it attacks, if we control a creature with a counter on it, they lose a life. And Scoured Barrens as well. Even if we get rid of this and this, because we're not in blue anymore. Oh, I guess we get rid of the... Well, we wouldn't need to get rid of the Opulent Palace. It's literally just another Jungle Hollow at that point that doesn't gain us a life. But it does mean that we might need the land? No, I'm going to take the Whale of War. Who are we drafting with? Oh, nope, never mind. Don't have time. Ooh. Hi, friend. Look how cute it is.
I know.
I know you know. You were the one that said it first. But yeah, I mean, this card's great. I'll take it happily. And... Hey, look, a Scalding Tarn. It's Salt Road Skirmish over the Death Gorger, the 3rd Death Gorger. There's also Snakeskin Veil, which is a very good card, but I'll take the Skirmish. It's removal, and I want it. 4 mana, sorcery speed, right? Destroy a creature. Seems great. I don't really care what else it says. Like, I do, because it's all gravy on top, but, like, I don't care. That's great. Kintree Severance. Obzon card, instant speed, exile a permanent with mana value 3 or greater. Perfect.
Awesome.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
This is working out.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. We get a mythic Obzon card. Return a permanent from our graveyard to the battlefield with a hexproof counter and an indestructible counter on it.
Wow.
Yep. I'll take it.
Okay.
Because I looked at this card and I was like, oh, is this card good? I feel like I remember it being good, but I mean, nobody's an Obzon. We cemented ourselves in the right colors, and so 5th pick, pack 3
is awesome.
Just get what we need.
Yeah, baby.
Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, well, Dismal Backwater ain't it. Alesha's Legacy. I'm not a huge fan of that card personally. The Sun Shield's a little expensive, but it's the same as the Lancer, but it's a flyer. But we could just take this and kill something with flying instead. Whoa.
What the hell?
Inspired Ultimatum is just going around right now? What the hell, man?
That's so cool looking.
That's gorgeous.
Holy shit.
I'm going to take the Dragonstorm. How many dragons do we have? Only 2, huh? That's all right. Sorry, this makes 2 2/2s for 4 mana, and then it could bounce back to our hand if we play a dragon. Seems great.
Yeah.
Seems great. Okay. Sultai Devotee, of which we have 1, and we kind of don't need, but we'll take the Earth Carver. Sure. Why not? Bloodflies or Practitioner? Bloodflies, for sure. Bloodflies. Worthy cost. Besides, it's either that or Snakeskin Veil, but worthy cost is removal. We do have to sack a creature to do it, but worth it.
Yeah.
And we have ways of getting stuff back from our graveyard. So, this art is so ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. It's a solid thumbnail photo, dude. I love it.
Yeah, right? Clickbait.
Let's check our who we're drafting with. Bamboo 42, Scott, Your Goody, Noel Frost, Dirk Hardpeck, Jesus Christ, Draw 4, and Rev GG.
Amazing.
Right? Okay, Deathgorger comes back. But we already have 2. So we get our first Snakeskin Veil. Helpful. We could get our second Tempest Hawk, or we could get our second Undergrowth Leopard. I was like, we got a first one, right? We did. Undergrowth Leopard. Perfect. How is this still here? That card is great. Our third Undergrowth Leopard.
Wow.
And an Alesha's Legacy. I don't think we need...
I was going to say, you could have taken the dragon and then we would have had more dragons. I know you don't like that card, but it's still a dragon.
Yeah, for sure.
But now you can cut the card that cares about dragons if you want.
Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, we have 10 cuts to make, which is scary.
It is.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
It's been a problem today.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. My neck cracked, everybody. It's nothing crazy, but I cracked my neck. It's been bothering me.
Yeah, but we went to the chiropractor today, so the fact that it's cracking after the chiropractor is not great.
It's, from all of this.
Yeah.
We do want a ramp, so we want that. Could have probably cut that. That was your point, and it was a good one. I'll agree with you. Can cut that, I guess. And then... probably cut that. Probably cut this. Maybe that one as well. Sorry, I know you like the elephants.
Oh, that's okay.
But what else do we cut? We have 14 creatures, 13 non, so it's got to be a non-creature spell that we cut. Maybe it's one of the worthy costs, just in case we don't have enough creatures to sacrifice. And then maybe then we don't care about that as much either. And then... Oh, man. Why all the tough choices today? Wow. This one. Sure. Done.
I'm a little surprised you want 3 6-drops.
These don't count. Because you can play them as omens for 2.
Gotcha.
And it's 4. It would be 4 6-drops then.
Oh.
But just because there are 2 of these.
Yeah.
But you can play them as 2-drops, so they're not dead in your hand early, which is why I don't really consider them 6-drops.
Sure.
Our deck box, Amy. I guess we're not in blue, so it could be the sculptor, and we're not in red, so it could be the artisan.
No, one's cool.
I mean, the other one's a bird. I was under no illusions you were going to pick that one.
Exactly.
All right, so for an Abzan deck, white, black, green, what sleeves will we be choosing? Oops, sorry.
There are a few that we never use, like that one.
Which one?
Right there.
This one?
No.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because these are from the Brawl or whatever they're called.
Well, just pick that one.
Okay, cool. You got it.
That way we used it.
Arena doesn't want us to use it.
Then I guess we get nothing.
And like it, too. All right, here we go.
Look at this little guy.
You like him?
Yeah.
Jesus. XX, a.k.a. Hoshi XX. Also Nissa, by the way. So, good taste in... Wow, we have no white? Gross. Oh, wait, but we have the devotee. Silly me. Never mind. We are set. We are golden right now. And there's the white anyway. Thanks, deck. Perfect. Anyway. At least we know they have good taste in avatars, is what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Drew another green, but we'll play the devotee and pass. This has flash. So, okay, that's good to know. I mean, we take 2, no blocks. But that's good. If they think they can do that next turn, we can flash in this first striker, kill their life linker before they get a chance to... and then, yeah, they won't gain the life. It'll just die. And they play Krumar Initiate. Okay, so we are playing the same deck. We drew our other Abzan rare. Whenever it enters or attacks, we could sack something to put a counter on each creature we control. So I'm going to pass now. Because we want to flash in Anafenza to stop the lifelinker, basically. Hoping that they don't have pump. But if they do, then Anafenza dies. And, you know, she's done it once before. Look at her. Right, let's flash in Anafenza. Then we block here. And here, I guess. And see what choices they decide to make. They do have the pump. Flying and indestructible. Great. Well, hopefully, does it work? I guess it doesn't matter, right? Oh no, she endures 2. Yeah, so we make a 2/2, right? Yeah, perfect. Incredible. All right, well, 4th land means they have a 3/2. I could play a 3/3. Or we could just do this. Kill your creature. Attack for 3. And you have an answer to this too? Wow. Cool.
They know a lot of things.
Yeah, they have all the answers.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Flying, mobilizing, 3/3.
And they have pretty sleeves.
Yeah, they do. Let's go like this. Steal the only target on the battlefield. And then we can play the leopard. Spoilers, I will not be using my own leopard to destroy my own storm plane detainment. Here's the battlefront.
What?
Yeah, that's why I didn't pick that card, everybody. That's why I didn't pick it.
Wow.
So this card says, for 4 mana, it's a rare at sorcery speed. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. Put up to 2 non-creature, non-land permanent cards with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield, and the rest go on the bottom in a random order.
It
So
sounds like so specific.
it is very, very specific. You are totally right. And so they played it for 4 mana, which was all but 1 of their mana. They have 1 remaining card in their hand, and they whiffed. They got nothing out of the top 7 that fit this criteria.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you would always whiff. Damn.
Yep.
All right. Sorry, XX Akahoshi XX. But also thank you. We ranked up from that. So I appreciate it.
But we're still in bronze, so all those gold players that we played against, Arena must be on crack. So, just throwing it out there. Weirdly, we lost to each and every one of them. It's almost like there's a reason that those tiers exist, and you should abide by them. Instead of being like, oh, you've won a lot against these people. It's like, yeah, but I'm still not the tier that you're putting me up against, and then I lost to that tier. So, like...
Yeah, but I guess there's probably just not that many people.
I guess. We play Barriere. Very nice. It's like the right to bear arms, but it's a bare ass.
Yeah.
The Barriere. Okay, I mean, we could play this.
It's like the opposite of Bleach
And
Dad.
Bleached Dad, nice. Very
so
nice.
Bleach Dad and then Barriere because it's got lots of hair and,
Nice.
and is definitely not bleached.
Wow. All right, so hopefully, I think what we can do is turn 2 we play this, turn 3 we play this, choose Obzon, swing, and get the counter on it. That's really nice, actually. And if this lives until next turn, we have Snakeskin Veil to back it up. Perfect. But that's only hexproof. So actually, that's bad. We can't do it now.
I hope Bleach Dad meets them. They can team up.
Wow.
Sounds like a TV show. Bleach Dad and Barriere.
Oh, actually, silly me. It gets Menace. Amazing. Suck it. Great. We're at 24. Works for me. Ah, but I played the wrong land then. Damn it. Don't you dare touch my Alchemist Assistant. Yes. Oh, we drew our Mythic too? Gross. Okay, well, I mean, combat. Attack for 3. It gets a counter and gains Menace until end of turn. Take 4, I gain 4. 13 to 28. Pass. Is this an instant? It sure is.
Pass the Barriere, please.
Now, do I do this to that? It feels rude. They attack for 2? I could not care less. Okay. Well, I guess I just take my turn. Yeah, I mean, I still don't care about any of this. This is a sorcery, notably, but these are all instants, so... Combat, swing for 4. It's a 5-powered menace, lifelinker. They go to 8, we go to 31, and we pass.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it sure is. Unending Whisper to draw a card. You got it. You got it. Tap land to gain a life. Fine with me. Herd Heirloom. That's a fine card as well. It's more mana rocks, I guess. You sure are attacking me for 2. I'm at 29. I'll take my turn. I drew the Pampered Loam Frill. He's adorable. Combat. Swing for 6 Menace Lifelink. You go to 3. I play my Pampered Loam Frill.
Because he's got a fancy pillow and fancy food.
And he's got a crown as well of some sort.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think so.
I thought that was his frill.
No, I don't think so.
I don't even see his frill. I think he doesn't even have one.
All right, so the Boulder-born Dragon just entered as a 4/4 flyer with Vigilance. Do I take my turn? I guess I do this first, right? Just gonna exile your shit. Goodbye, and I'd like to win, please, if possible. They have 3 mana. They can counter this. They counter it. Nice. Okay. Well, I mean, just gonna. Oh, this puts a counter on something. Let me draw a card. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this, and do that, and see if I win. Because I'm pretty sure I win. Yeah, there it is.
Thank you, Barrier. Yeah. That's great.
It sure is. Well, we get Archmage's Newt, a salamander mount.
I don't like this one.
Really?
He's creepy
You
looking.
love the lizards.
Not this one.
Wow.
He looks like he's gonna eat me.
He's from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Where's Godalope when you need him? Probably recuperating from the con that he was at this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Hopefully everybody is enjoying themselves.
Salvation 1326 is here saying, "What's up?"
What is up, Salvation? Great to see you.
Yes.
Happy Magic Monday. And how are you
Yes.
on this fine Monday?
And if you're new to our streams, I won't say the stream, but
I don't think you are. Are you, Salvation? I believe you've been here before, but
maybe once.
we Bocephus, the Virtuous. Is it not like Brocephus?
I don't know.
Oh no, we don't have any black.
They say,
Or
yeah, doing
green.
all right.
Sorry. I just didn't want to sound like an idiot and let that hang in the air. I meant green. I know my colors. I'm an adult.
But what does green mean, Joe?
I mean, a lot of things to a lot of people, I guess. All right. Well, this is not necessarily better, but I'm going to keep this one, I suppose. Sure.
So Salvation says, yeah, doing all right. How's things with you two?
We're doing okay.
Yeah.
Amy had a busy day today, as she mentioned way earlier. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Actually, I never told that story, though. I did say I would, and then I never did.
How could you?
I know.
You lied to everyone.
It's okay. I mean, it seems like people weren't clamoring for it. Nobody asked, so fuck me, I guess.
Nobody asked, Amy.
No one asked you. Get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. Get out of your own stream.
Exactly.
How dare.
Fuck off.
Oh, God. So aggressive.
See, Holland says, crying laughing face. We don't have any black swamp in here.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, I can't let that hang in the air. I have to interrupt Amy mid-sentence. Are you seriously going to use something on my... Okay. It's a 1/1 Death Toucher that I'm attacking you with. I'm not even leaving it back on blocks to stop your devotee. I'm like so confused. All right, fine. Whatever. Maybe they know I'm off my third color. Maybe they're stream sniping.
Yes, that's definitely what people do so that they lose to us or win to us.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only way. I haven't just been, being on a ridiculous losing streak. It's no skill issues whatsoever right here.
Exactly. People only ever win against us if they stream snipe us.
Why? Alright, well, thankfully, we drew the exhale immediately, which is really nice. Let's see it. Are you blocking? It's got vigilance, so, if you don't, I don't care. But you're going to attack with this thing, and that's going to be great. I'm going to kill it. Or at least try to.
So Salvation says, We having any luck this run?
You know what? We're doing okay so far. Might as well reveal that Death Gorger. We're doing okay. We went 3-3 in our last one. Oh my god. They had the... Okay. Well, I mean, I still block here, of course, and see if your last card is also something to save your creature. It is not. Okay, that's good. Take my turn. But yeah, we went 3-3 in our last one, but this one... I mean, right now we don't look like we're doing great, but otherwise, you know...
We were doing great.
Yeah, we sure were. The last game was very good for us.
Yeah.
Very, very good for us. They gain a life, okay. I'm sure they... Well, I imagine they just drew that, but they have one unknown card in hand that they didn't play last turn either. And so we take our turn, and we drew another white. Okay, cool. There's swamps in the deck, right? Right, deck? You got swamps in there. Jungle Hollow, Opulent something, the Triland, something like that, maybe. They're flooding out. I mean, so are we, right? We just drew two islands or plains in a row also. Sorry. See, can't do colors right now. I don't know what's going on there, but
mana types.
Lands, am I right? Yeah, both of us, dude.
Oops, sorry, I jinxed it.
No worries. We drew a creature that we could play. When it enters, draw a card if we have a creature with a counter on it, or put a counter on this. We're just dead now. Oh, we're not dead. We have one more turn. Okay. Combat, attack for 2. They're at 9, which is not enough. Depends on what we draw next turn, I suppose. But, oh god. Yeah, they're flooded out hard. Wow, opponent, that sucks. We're at 1. And they're tapped creatures-wise. Jesus Christ. Why? They go to 2, and then we die. This is so dumb.
Yeah, that's very dumb.
There's no other creatures in our graveyard, so we can't use the Pampered Loam Frill. And we have 4 black cards in hand with no swamps. What a terrible game of Magic the Gathering. Like, both of us. But for both of us, right? Like, they got a mythic, they got it onto the battlefield, but, like, they did nothing else, and they still killed us. What a terrible game of Magic that was.
Thank you, Bocephus.
Like,
the virtuous.
Yeah, like, we put them to 2, and we were missing our third color, which we have 4 dead cards in hand because of it. And we revealed the dragon when we beheld it, so they knew we needed black.
Yeah.
For at least that card, but they probably could have assumed that the 4 cards that were sitting in our hand the whole time, not getting played no matter how many lands we drew. Or sorry, I should rephrase, no matter how many planes we drew.
Yeah. Wow. This mono white deck has a couple black cards in it, doesn't it?
It's so weird.
Strange.
Who made that decision? What a terrible deck maker. That's so funny. Well, now everybody's run scared because there's no more. Like, this is just such a bad game. Not Magic in general. I'm not saying that right now. I'm sure I've said that before, but not today. I don't actually think Magic's a bad game. Why would I spend so much time playing it? Like,
I don't know, man. I ask myself that question all the time.
Why I spend so much time playing it?
Yep.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
El Petru the Virtuous. Another gold player. That's what we needed.
Yes.
We needed a more of a challenge. We have our Mythic in hand. That's interesting.
Okay. That might be nice.
Maybe. I mean, it's 6 mana.
Oh,
so
it won't probably, but...
And we drew another 6-drop. Cool.
Oh, great.
How helpful.
Well, at least we have 2 of the same 2-drop.
I mean, it's not a bad card, thankfully. Snakeskin Veil, eh? All right, well. we'll play the leopard. We can't block this 2-1, but it does... Oh, and it's not the one that has mobilize. Okay, and then they have the devotee. Okay, good. They scry 2. Oh, look, it's cat cart, Amy.
I like the other art.
Well, yeah. They keep them both on top. Okay, good. No blocks on the first striker. Thank you for asking. Third land, I mean, we could, but I don't see the need to do this yet, but whatever. I'll just play the second leopard and attack with the first one. And see what happens. They take it. Good. Any land gets us the merchant, but if it's... Okay, that's... Oh! No, we don't have... Oh, God damn it. Very annoying. It's an 0-4 with Vigilance and Mobilize 3. I guess we go to combat and swing for 4, don't we?
I suppose.
I'm curious how they're going to block here. Blocking there, and that's it? Yeah, sure.
Sorry, guys. I'm making, like, the most noise possible.
All right. Bearer of Glory trades with the Undergrowth Leopard, and then we end our turn. I need a forest or a swamp. Like, now we have 2 different colors that if we draw either of them, we're golden. This 0-4 gets to attack now. And make 3 1/1s that also get to attack. Congrats. So we block 1 of the 3 1/1s and take 2. Cool. Okay. They get sacked. You got it. Take my turn. Drew the devotee. That's super helpful, actually.
Good.
There we go. Okay, that's great. And actually, with Hollow Mark Siege, this leopard's going to be gross. No reason to attack. I guess we end our turn. And now we're threatening double blocking these pack beasts. And if they try to remove one of our creatures after we've done that or before we've done that, we have Snakeskin Veil. So we're good. Whenever this or another creature dies, each opponent loses 1 and you gain 1. I mean, that's fine. That's totally worth it to me. Like, they're going to have 6 creatures here. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Mobilize 3 and Mobilize 3. Okay. Pass to blockers. We take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's a lot of damage. We got a 4. Okay, well, that sucks. Yep. That was a good play for them, for sure, because now all those creatures go away. We lose 3, they gain 3. Then all those creatures go away. We lose 3, they gain 3. And they're at 23, and we're at 3.
Wow. That sucks.
Yeah, it's gross.
How long have we been playing this one? 2 minutes?
Turn 4 or 5, something like that. Okay, so the only thing we can do now is... I think we have to kill the 3/3, right? So we just go like this. Then do we lose? We're at 2, but we're definitely dead now, right? No, we're at 1. No, that's Mobilize 3. We're dead. Son of a bitch. That was way too big of a swing. And we're short on land again. And that's the only way we've lost with this deck so far. That's irrelevant, right? Oh, I guess not. Well, no, because we would still chump block. That's irrelevant. Yeah. So yeah, we chump block here, and we block here, and we still take 3 and die.
Thank you, El Petru, the virtuous.
Like, I mean, Mana Screw is Mana Screw, but also another gold player. No, of course I didn't have fun in the match. What a stupid question. Did you have fun not drawing any land, aka not playing Magic the Gathering, while your opponent beat you on turn 4? No, I didn't. But thanks for asking, I suppose. Oh, God.
Salvation says, LOL, those questions always make me laugh.
Yeah. Yep. Ridiculous. All right. Can we get all 3 of our colors?
It's either you stomped them or you got stomped.
For sure. We do get all 3 of our colors. Holy crap. Of course, the one that we would want untapped so we could play this on turn 1, we have as a tap land. And then we have a turn 2 play, so we can... Okay. Anyway, whatever. I'm not complaining. You're complaining.
I'm doing nothing.
Oh, and now we drew it as for the sick rubbins, right? Son of a bitch.
Greg is here. He says, dragons! Made it.
What's up, Greg? Great to see you.
Yes.
We're playing alchemy cards today. 2/2 double team. Do I get rid of you? You're very stupid and annoying.
He says, how is everyone tonight?
We're, you know what? Doing okay considering, I suppose. Do we get rid of this guy? This guy's very annoying. Yeah, we'll get rid of him. I'll borrow that. Thank you. And then I'll swing for 2. Okay. 4th land means Loam Frill plus Death Gorger if we want. Draw a card. And then the turn after, hopefully Battle Priest, because we'll have 3 draws between now and then to get another land. Okay, or we could play this. Oh, but we want the Loam Frill as well, right? So this, and when it enters or attacks, sack an on-land permanent and put a +1/+1 counter on each creature we control. So play this, sack this. Counters on everybody, attack for 3. Cool. Next turn, maybe we get 5. Our 5th land, I should say. The cool thing is, like, they're looking at this, but, like, if and when they kill this, we just get it back, like... And by it, I mean a copy of it on the top.
Greg says, we beating everyone up tonight?
Not everyone. Not everyone, but we're trying. We're doing okay, considering. Whenever it enters or attacks. It says we may. I'm just not going to. So, decline. And attack. I was like, there's no way they block, right? Like, okay. And it's a flyer, so it's not like I should leave this back on blocks or anything. But they're at 13. We played our rare again. But yeah, a 5th land would be great. And then after that, obviously, a 6th land would be even better. Sibsig Appraiser for them. So yeah, we went 3-3 on our first of these drafts, and this is our 3rd game, I think. We're 1-1 right now, I think, if I remember correctly. Wayfarer into the graveyard with the Appraiser.
Greg is asking if the alchemy changes it a lot.
I mean, it's mostly bomb rares, right? Like, as with most alchemy things. Alright, so if I play this, I guess I go to combat first, right? Return a creature to its owner's hand and they can harmonize it later. This is a sorcery, huh? Alright, well, we're going to do this now and put this here. Because they left back a 2-powered thing, so we're just going to give that more than 2 toughness. Go to combat. Oh, yeah, whatever. It's fine. I'm just going to... I'll decline this time. Maybe I should have played the leopard first, but it's all good. We're just attacking for 7. Like, totally fine.
Fair enough.
They blocked the Trampler? Did they have something for 1 green? +3... Oh, 2 because of this. Okay, +3/+3. That sucks. Alright, well... That's annoying. But they did it. But, the Loam Frill. Perfect. Do you have something to get stuff out of my graveyard with? Or are you just going to harmonize? That's fine. You bounce that. I don't care. Not a problem at all. We're going to get... That's fine. I take 2 in the air. You got it. Or not? Yes. Okay. Good. We drew the knockout maneuver. That's not bad. But we're going to use this and get my rare back on top of my library. But it's a 4/4 Death Touching Trampler now. Seems good. And then we play the Devotee. Sure, I'll try to attack. See what happens. They block. Good. Works for me. Gain a life. Nice. Very nice. I take 8 and go to 8. No blocks. That's scary. But we do have this. But we could do this. What does the champion let them do from the graveyard? A counter and a trample counter on something? But this puts a counter, and then it deals damage equal to its power. So, I mean, I guess I could do this and this and kill the flyer. Seems pretty good.
Yeah.
No attacks. I'll leave it back on blocks, even though there's a trampler there. But, like, basically, if they harmonize this, obviously... Well, I guess they could just cast it, but... then we take 6, and then... Oh.
Or...
We've lost so many games like this tonight, man. Just so many.
Greg says, wait a minute.
So this is protection from white and protection from black.
Where did that dragon come from?
Don't ask me.
That doesn't seem great for us.
Yeah, it's not.
You would be correct on that.
And again, it's pro-white, pro-black. Like, okay, cool. Fuck me. It's literally the only 2 cards that I have in my hand are white and black. 2 colors I have in my hand.
Thank you, N. Ramsey 34 Initiate.
Yeah, just literally like, we win. Like, yes, you do. Congratulations. You sure did pay mana to play the you win the game card. All right, we went 3-3 and 2-3. That's fine, I suppose. We can show off the deck for folks who were not here when we made it. We didn't get to play our Mythic once, which is unfortunate, but
yeah,
fine.
Because that was the whole reason why we did this in the first place.
No, we got this way
Oh,
late.
yeah. Okay, I was thinking of the rare.
This we played once.
Okay.
This won us that game, if you remember.
Oh,
Because
I
we
didn't
had
realize it was this card.
we had this out, and it just kept getting bigger, getting menace, gaining us life, and killing them. Like,
Awesome.
It was great. But yeah, we had this, as we saw, as a rare, Anafenza as a rare, Hollow Merc Siege as a rare, and Parination as a mythic. Oh, sorry, and the Pampered Loam Frill as the rare. Like, we just had rares on rares on rares and a mythic. It was a fine deck. It was fun. We did worse with this deck, though, than we did with the Teamer deck before.
Yeah.
But...
Even though this one has so many rares.
Yeah, exactly. But, guess what? That means that at 2 and 3, we get 250 gems. And 2 packs. And so, that is going to be the end of this particular stream. Thank you all so very much for joining us. We hope that you all enjoyed. We did finish all our dailies. That's cool.
Salvation says Tupac.
Right, because we got 2 packs.
Oh,
Tupac.
nice.
Very nice.
Inquiring Mind Screw says good night.
Good night, Inquiring Mind Screw. Thank you so much for hanging out. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
We'll be back in exactly 1 week. And by exactly 1 week, I mean give or take 2 hours. We'll be back next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on this channel, where we will be playing more Magic the Gathering Arena. I can't promise if it'll be Alchemy. If Alchemy's still here, we'll probably do it. Otherwise, it'll be regular Tarkir, Dragonstorm, whatever it happens to be.
Salvation says, have fun. Glad I caught the stream.
Thank you,
Smile.
Salvation. We appreciate it. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over the smile comment.
Okay.
We appreciate having you as well. We're glad you caught the stream too.
Yes.
So like I said, we'll be back next week, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel, playing more MTG Arena. But that will not be the next time that we are live. We will be live again this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern over on Video Games for All, because if you're unaware, we have 2 other channels.
Yes.
Links down in the description box below for Video Games for All.
And Gluten Free for All.
And if you missed it, Gluten Free for All has a new video up over there, so you should go
Yeah.
check it out. And then whether you are here or at either of those other two channels, if you're enjoying the things that we're doing here on this family of channels, please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so that you will get notifications whenever any of our videos come out, including whenever we go live, Mondays and Fridays, here and at Video Games for All, both at 8 p.m. Eastern. We would love to have you.
Yes. Have a great night, guys, with a smile, Greg says.
Thank you, Greg. You too. Thanks.
Yeah.
We're glad you were able to catch us tonight.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And Amy, speaking of Greg and etc., folks that are joining us in chat, these streams would not be what they are without you amazing folks joining us. And so
Yes.
that means that, Amy, you have some work to do.
Yes. Greg, thank you so much for making it here tonight. We always appreciate it.
For sure.
I know after a long day of work, the last thing you want to do is rush home so you can get to our stream before we stop streaming. But we appreciate that you care enough to
We
do that.
very much do, yes.
Salvation, it was great to have you here as well, especially since you're either new or fairly newish. So we appreciate it for sure.
Great to have you. Thank you.
Inquiring Mind Screw, thank you so much for being here tonight. Sorry we never got that question answered about what toppings Sharba's having on her pizza.
That's true. Hope she enjoyed it nonetheless, though.
Exactly, for sure. C. Holland, thank you so much for making it here. I know it's early in the freaking morning over there. Please get your rest.
Yes, and thank you as always for the support. Really appreciate it.
Marcus, thank you as always for the support as well. And good luck on your trip home.
That's right. We look forward to hearing how it went, hopefully on Friday. But
yes,
as you always know, you're not required to be here. You often, if not always, are. So
right, and we appreciate it.
That is right.
Erica, thank you so much for being here. I hope you feel better. Get
sure.
your rest as well, for
Please.
sure. I know it's hard for you to sleep, but do your best.
Yeah,
The more you sleep, the better the rest of you will get, right?
even if you just are vegging out or something, like do what you can.
Yeah.
Relax.
Shar, thank you so much for making it here. We hope you enjoyed your pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, and we look forward, as always, to seeing you soon. And are glad that things are going better today than they were the last time we saw you. And hopefully that is a trend that can continue.
Right.
That's all.
Greg says, have a great night,
You said
guys,
you were
with a
better.
smile. Oh, okay. Was that everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, for folks who are unaware, if you were watching us tonight, by the way, and you did not join us in chat, it's not that we don't appreciate you. We just didn't see you, so you don't get that specific shout out. If you want that in the future, just pop in a chat and say, hey, but listen, if you're not available to do so, if you're not comfortable doing so, please accept this blanket thank you here at the end. We really appreciate you spending the time.
Yes.
And if you're watching on the VOD, you can always give yourself a shout out in the comments down below. We would love to hear from you. But between now and the next time we see you all, whenever that happens to be, please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is to you and yours super important. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.